Okay, so today we're going deep on something that might sound kind of dry at first, a designer's daily routine. But trust me, it's way more interesting than you'd think.
Way more.
We're getting all our info from this one source, Simone H.E. Honor, which, by the way, if anyone knows how to actually say that,
Yeah.
hit us up on social media.
Yeah, please.
But titles aside, this deep dive is for everyone, right? Because no matter what you do, you're interacting with design all day long. But how often do you think about the process, the people behind it all?
Exactly.
That's what we're getting into today.
Yeah, I mean, what really struck me about this source, this text, is this like tension it talks about.
Uh-huh.
Designers are constantly trying to find that balance, between inspiration, the creative side, but also like serious organization.
Yeah, okay, so they're juggling what? Deadlines on one side and then like artistic visions on the other?
Totally. And have
Yeah.
you ever felt that yourself, that pull in your own work?
Oh, for sure. But okay, hold on. This source says designers start their day by like drowning in emails too. I was picturing like, I don't know, Zen gardens and mood boards.
Right.
Does that just kill the creative vibe before it even gets going?
It's real, though. It's the reality. Design isn't always, this solo thing in a quiet studio. A lot of it is collaboration, feedback from clients, brainstorming with the team, and yeah, tons of emails.
So true. Ugh.
Think about any project you've worked on, right? Like deadlines and communication are just part of it. Doesn't matter how creative the work is.
Okay, that's a good point. So they fight their way out of the inbox, then what?
Then the fun begins.
The source mentions going from brainstorming to actually like creating stuff using software,
Yes.
Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop. They even talk about 3D modeling. And I gotta be honest, that's where I get a little lost. Like you need serious tech skills to even get started, right?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But the software, it can be intimidating, but it's just a tool, you know? Like take Illustrator, for example. Think about your favorite brand. What's their logo? Chances are that was made with Illustrator. It's all about those clean lines, vector graphics,
Yeah.
the kind of stuff that looks good, whether it's tiny on your phone or huge on a billboard.
Oh, okay.
Photoshop, that's all about images, right? So you know those crazy perfect photos you see?
Magazine covers and stuff.
Exactly. Photoshop magic is probably involved.
Okay, that makes sense. What about 3D modeling? That sounds super complicated.
It is, but it's also super cool. Like imagine you could build an entire product, a whole building even, digitally, before it even exists in the real world.
Whoa.
That's 3D modeling. They can create prototypes, experiment with different materials. It's like digital sculpting, but way more precise.
Okay, so we've got the tools, but what about the inspiration? The source talks about designers seeking inspiration. Does that mean they just like wander art galleries all day sipping lattes?
I mean, maybe some do.
Haha, right. But really, what they highlight is the process. It's iterative. Designers rarely just nail it on the first try. They sketch, they experiment, they mess with colors, they play with layouts, and they keep going till it clicks. And that's a great lesson for anyone, right? It doesn't matter if you're writing or solving a problem or even organizing your closet. Sometimes you got to step back, get a fresh perspective, try things a different way.
Yeah, that's true. And then just when you think they're off in this world of pure artistry, the source hits us with organizing files, managing timelines.
Right.
There's no escape from admin, even for creative geniuses, huh?
Exactly. And I think that's actually what makes design so powerful. It's where artistry meets practicality.
Okay.
Think about it. A website, it has to look good, but it also has to be easy to use.
Yeah.
A product needs to be cool, but it also has to work.
Right.
Good design is everywhere, whether we realize it or not, it impacts us all the time.
So you're telling me that the sleek website I'm on right now is the result of someone battling their inbox, maybe even having a meltdown or two along the way. That's kind of reassuring, actually.
Absolutely. And that's what we often forget. Design isn't just about talent. It's about, resilience, problem solving, embracing the messiness of the process. It's about finding that balance between creative expression and making it actually work.
This has been a fascinating deep dive. It turns out a designer's day is way more relatable than I thought.
And I think it leaves us with a really interesting question to think about. Where do you fall on that spectrum in your own life? Are you more about creative thinking, or are you all about execution, getting things done?
Yep.
And what can you learn from the other side?
Maybe this deep dive will inspire you to rearrange your desk, or maybe even tackle that creative project you've been putting off.
Right.
Whatever it is, keep exploring. And remember, good design and good work in general, it's often a mix of art and practicality.
Absolutely.
Until next time, thanks for diving deep with us.
See you next time.